It used to always hurt me when you would tell me you were leaving, but this time I won't cry like I've always done before. But there's something you didn't notice, and I would hate for you to miss. It will only take a moment, and it goes something like this. I'm glad you're finally leaving, but you're taking too much time. 'Cause your best friend, he's been waiting. I just hope he doesn't mind. He said for me to thank you for finally giving him his wish.
That is Miss Kimberly Yoakum. I understand she grew up around these parts, and she's now down in Nashville recording songs like this. It's called A Girl Like This. And she's got many others, too. And so anyway, Kimberly Yoakum, she's been singing since about the age of 3. And then at 7, someone told her, hey, follow your dream and become a singer. So she did. She went to various venues down around Houston, Texas. She's played at Gillies. She's now down in Nashville. And I am happy to say she is on the phone with us, too. Good morning, Kimberly.
Hey, good morning, guys. What's up?
It's another beautiful day in central Illinois. As you may well know, if you wait 5 minutes, the weather will change here.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the weather. So, Kimberly, you grew up around here?
Yes, I did. I was born in Springfield.
Ah, okay. And you went to school there too, or?
Well, actually, I was homeschooled.
Okay, okay. So, how did you become part of West Central Illinois?
My family was born and raised there, and yeah, I was born there. My dad's from there. My mom's from there. We have family in Petersburg and all around that area.
Okay.
We cover that area, man.
Well, who were you, when you were growing up? You're singing, you're going, and you found out, hey, I like doing this, and of course the family is cheering you on. You do your little performances and stuff. But who were your influences back then?
Oh, there were so many. Wow. I'd have to say first, of course, my father. I mean, he would always sing to me. I remember when I was just a baby, he would always sing songs to me that he would come up with, and he writes all of my songs now, and now he's my manager. But he would have to be my first influence for sure. Then, of course, the King, Elvis Presley, and LeAnn Rimes, and just some of the greats. Mm-hmm. And Patsy Cline, Dwight Yoakam, all of them.
Oh, there's a different one. Now, most females will not name a male artist as one of their influences. So Dwight Yoakam, why would Dwight be one of your influences, just out of curiosity?
Well, we do have the same last name. He's down in the family, so I've been told. So, of course, and plus he makes some awesome music. I mean, come on, it's Dwight Yoakam.
The Bakersfield sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you are getting ready to perform, Kimberly, by the way, we're talking with Kimberly Yoakam this morning. She's down in Nashville and trying to make a name for herself in the world of country music, which is not an easy thing to do these days, but she's plugging along. And she's our guest here on 94.3 FM WRMS. When you get ready to perform, Kimberly, whether it's at a state fair or you're at the Hard Rock Cafe or wherever it is you are performing, do you have any kind of superstitions that you have to do before you go on? I mean, like, I have to wear this hat or I have to have these socks on or anything like that?
No, not really. I like to be, like, alone right before I go out on stage. It's crazy because there's so many people around, but my dad always told me, center yourself on the song, and I always try to think about that right before I walk on stage, like, okay, I'm in this song, I got to do this. But, that was when I first started out, when I had those little nerves. But since I've been doing it so long, that kind of, it goes away.
Yeah, well, see,
the more you do it.
I can relate with that because when I get ready to host something and I have to go on stage, I do the same thing. I want to be left alone. Don't talk to me like 5 minutes before I have to go on.
Yeah.
So, so I can relate to that. We like to do something when we get a new artist on, just so the people get to know them a little bit.
All right.
And we call it either or. Okay, so you can pick one or the other. When it comes time for breakfast, is it pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Ah. Jason Aldean or Hunter Hayes?
Ooh, Jason Aldean.
When you go to the state fair, is it the Ferris wheel or the roller coaster?
Roller coaster, man.
Really? I'm never going to the state fair with you then. So,
I'm a thrill seeker.
When you first arrived in Nashville, it had to be like, I am in the heart of country music. This is where it's all at. What was the first thing that you experienced when you were down there? In other words, when you got there and you started doing this and you started doing that, did you go, oh my gosh, I'm in over my head, or how did that go when you first got to Nashville?
No, not at all. I was absolutely so excited just to be here, like you said, in Music City, because it's such an amazing place in the first place. I mean, you walk down Broadway and you see all these amazing musicians playing their guitars for free on the streets, just trying to get their music out there. And I performed at the Hard Rock, right after we arrived here, and that was probably one of the biggest highlights of my life, performing on Broadway at the Hard Rock Cafe in Nashville. So no, I never felt like I was in over my head, because I knew this is what I was born to do. So I've never felt like that.
It's 8:37, 23 minutes now before 9 o'clock at 94.3 FM WRMS, and on the internet, WRMSFM.com. So this interview with Kimberly Yoakum is going around the world, Kimberly. I hope you don't mind. So.
No, I love that. Hey, what's going on?